Alright, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is take my Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer. I've heard about this, freaking got myself to Sephora, and I'm in love with both of these. Like, they are incredible. So the first one is this hydrating primer. It kind of replaces my moisturizer, and this one is the smoothing primer. If you have large pores or any like irregularities or texture on your face, which is my issue, this solves that problem when you're doing the makeup. It's incredible. It's not like too silicone-y, you know what I'm saying? Then I use my Lorac Pro primer, and now I'm going in with the Too Faced Bon Bon palette. I'm taking a nice warm brown, blending that into the crease, and now I'm going to take a nice kind of shade that, you know, is a little bit of highlighted shade, apply that under my brow to make sure that it kind of just reflects and creates a little bit of a highlight. Now, the goal of this right now is to just create a shadow. So I'm taking an espresso shade and kind of just blending it into my lash line and a little bit into the outer corner. This way, it kind of creates a more kind of sexy, mysterious shadow. I don't know, it's like an aesthetic that I was trying to achieve, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm just going to take a blending brush. Honestly, your blending brush is your best friend here. It's the same thing as if I were putting this dark color into the crease, but instead of deepening up like the top part of my eye, it's going to be like the lash line. It also makes your lash line look a lot more thick. So I'm actually going to take a gold and like a bronze, mix them together and use that, and then a highlight shade under my brow again. The whole idea for this, I wanted it to just look extravagant but not be too much work. I'm like a lazy person, so you know what I'm saying? I'll like this video if you're super lazy, because I'm super lazy. Okay, so for eyeliner, I literally suck at liquid liner, so I went back to my Black Track Fluid Line from MAC, and I use the, I think it was called the Bold Metals collection from Real Techniques. Their eyeliner brush in that collection is bomb. It is so small and it's so easy to draw your lines. Now I'm taking my NYX lash color, and this was the first time I was actually using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I've had it in my like little bin for forever, but I never really used it. Everybody's been saying it's like incredible. I mean, I'm like, it's okay. I'm not really in love with it. It's not my favorite. I actually tried a different mascara today that I'm like freaking in love with, so just saying. And then now I'm taking my 217 Red Cherry lashes and applying those onto my lashes, and every single time someone asks me about my lashes, those are the ones I'm wearing most likely, because honestly they look so natural, so nice. And then I go in with my NYX matte liquid liner just to spot treat any places where the glue didn't really dry, because that sometimes is an issue and it's really not cute. Now I'm taking my Smashbox primer water. I used to not be a believer in this, but I really do like it. I actually want to test out my like Fix Plus and that kind of stuff and see if they work the same. Now I'm taking my Dewy and Smooth Maybelline foundation. I love this stuff. I'm just going to take the Real Techniques sponge, which is kind of similar to the Beauty Blender. It's just a lot cheaper. I'm using it damp and just blending that foundation into my skin. And then I'm taking my NYX concealer. Surprisingly enough, I've actually been reaching for it a lot, and I'm using two shades, one that is like lighter and one that's a little bit more yellow toned. I really like this concealer. I hated it the first time I used it. I remember that. I was like so mad that I bought it, but I'm in love with it now, and it's kind of really comparable to my NARS. And now I'm taking a cream concealer and just cleaning up that line. This is how you get that really nice sharp edge on your like line where everyone says like, wow, your wing looks like it could like kill somebody. Like, it could. But the whole idea is it doesn't look that way unless you put some nice concealer there. Now I'm taking my Lorac Pro Contour Palette. Freaking love this. It's incredible. And I'm just going to take that and contour my face really lightly, and then taking the banana powder in there and just kind of highlighting under my eyes. Now I'm taking my Anastasia dark brown like brow eyeshadow. Brow shadow. Not really sure what the term is, but I'm just going to fill in my brows. I've been about like filling them in with like brow powder instead of anything else lately. I don't know why. Now I'm taking my Dallas blush, freaking best blush I've ever bought, and then my Becca Opal. You guys know how much I love this. I need to get a new one because I've already hit pan and I'm scared that I can discontinue it or something, you know, trust issues. Anywho's, I also like to apply it on my nose, just a tiny bit. And now I was gonna figure out which ColourPop liquid lipstick to use, and I actually ended up like trying a bajillion on, and I ended up leaving the house in a darker like lip color, but I actually like this one a lot too. This is called Trap, which freaking phenomenal. I love it. So if you don't have this one, you really need to try it. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay setting spray, setting my face, you know what I'm saying? the dealio, and now I'm just going to French braid my hair. My hair was still damp from the night before I took a shower, and I wanted it to be kind of a little bit like voluminous and curly later in the day, and I still had about like an hour of travel time. I was on the bus and everything, so French braiding my hair just seemed like the right thing to do. So that's what I did, and I ended up just walking around with that braid. It looked really cute. And then later in the day, when my hair was a little bit more dry, I just took it and let it loose, and I had these nice waves. So it's totally up to you, but I'm really like in love with braids. So for me, like, I will wear a braid any day because it's what I want. It's what I love. So why not? You know what I'm saying?
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. From the nightclub to the bedroom floor, I never felt quite like this before. It's your eyes that I really adore, and I got way too many feels, way too much emotion. I don't even know what's real. I just say fuck it, keep on going, and I get deeper. Yeah, I feel I'm running, I can see you, yeah, I see you. I don't know, I think I'm wrong. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. If I say anymore, from the nightclub to the bedroom floor, I never felt quite like this before. Yes, way too many fails, way too much emotion, I don't even know.